Hi there, crafty friend. It's Anna with Anna von Lucy Paper Crafts, and welcome to a new video tutorial. Today I want to show you how I made this really cute card featuring the new Sweet Pea stamp set by Stampin Up. And yeah, it really doesn't take long, or it doesn't take many supplies, but let me just go ahead and show you what you need. So I have my little kit here where I have my pre-cut pieces. Oh, that one's a little bit extra in case I mess up with the sentiment. So let me put my card up here so you see the finished project as well. So I have a basic white thick cardstock card base, and I have all the measurements and supplies that I used. I will tell you the measurements, but if you need a detailed supply list with item codes of these Stampin' Up! Items, just look in the description below the video. There's a link where yeah, you can find all the items listed. So anyways, basic white thick cardstock card base, usual 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. Then I have a piece of basic white, so the regular one, that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I went ahead and I die cut this scalloped circle. This is die cut with the Round We Go dies. So, and I like to be smart about my use of cardstock. So I went ahead and I just die cut because we're going to cover that up anyway. So that's those two pieces. And then I have a piece of Granny Apple Green cardstock. That is, oh, let me look on my cheat sheet. That is 4 by 3 3/4. So you could also cut 4 by 4. That's fine. I just like the idea of having it a little bit shorter than white. So that is that. And then I have a piece of designer series paper. This is from the Charming Duck Pond designer series paper. I think it's called Lily Pad Lane designer series paper. So it has all these cute little ducks and lots of our new in colors. And this is the new in color Pretty in Pink. So it's a 6 by 6 inch designer series paper, so I'm using a 3 by 3. So out of one of these sheets, you would get 4 cards. And then layering behind that, I have a piece of Lemon Lime Twist cardstock that is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. So we're going to layer that. And then I just have a strip of, again, Lemon Lime Twist cardstock that is 2 3/4 by 1/2 inch. So really nice to use up those 1/2 inch strips that you probably have. I have lots. So yeah, so let's go ahead and we can glue these two together. Oh, now this is where I put my seal. So just going to put, and just in case I run out in the middle of this tutorial, I have already put aside some refill for my Stampin' Seal. Okay. Let's see if we can get that somewhat in the middle. Oh, nope. Nope. That looks better. Okay. So now we have, let me get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and glue these together as well. While we have the glue ready, why not go ahead and do that? So just some Stampin' Seal all around. I'm going to layer that on my Lemon Lime Twist. So let's see. Okay, looks good. I hope I don't have too much of a shadow here. Okay, so, and then we have our Granny Apple Green. And oh, I forgot to bring in some scrap paper. So let's see, do I have some around me here somewhere that I can use? Yeah, so we'll just use that. Now, so here is 1 out of 2 ink pads that you're going to need. I used Granny Apple Green on Granny Apple Green, and I mounted this, well, I guess, Sweet Peas leaf stalk, and we're going to stamp that just all around. So there's no right or wrong. You just want to make sure that you alternate a little bit. You either turn your block or you turn your cardstock. So let's see there. And now at the end, if you have some gaps here, you can just fill that in. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks good. I mean, it's not going to show too much. It's just so we have a nice little border there. Now, if you wanted to, you could. No, I'm going to leave it at that. Less is more, right? All right, so that's the only time we're going to need the granny apple green, so I can put that aside. Okay. So, and now we can go ahead and glue that onto our card base. So now we just need to be careful that we glue it in the right direction. I know I always say we, it's me doing that, right? Okay, so let's see. I have a little bit of a weird patch there. Okay, so I'm just going to, whoops, a little bit of cutting lint there. So I'm just going to line that up here onto my basic white layer. All right, looks good. So that's how easy it is to use all those really nice stamps in the set to create your own designer series paper, your own, backgrounds. And now I was really going back and forth on this, but I really liked the card popped up. This whole panel popped up. So I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 in the middle should be good. Okay, and let's see. Sometimes it helps if I just pick up my card. Okay, looks good. The leaf pattern helps a little bit, and I just love the tone on tone tone on tone quote granny apple green and lemon lime twist. I really love this color combination. So let's see here. Now we have 2 pieces left. Now let's do some more stamping. So I have my cute little love piece here, and I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. I don't know if you can. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm sure they're going to stop here in a minute. So I'm going to stamp that here on my circle. Oh, you see, you want to make sure that you got good coverage. And I'm sure, yep, I just got my finger into the memento. All right, that looks, there's this one spot, and it's always the same spot on my stamp that doesn't want to ink up well. So I might have to re-ink it. So I'm going to stamp it a little bit further up. All right. And then going to color that in. And now here are the colors I'm bringing in are Granny Apple Green. That's what I'm going to use for, well, here's a word I don't know. Well, the actual P outside. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I am actually German, born and raised, but I do live in the US, so sometimes I'm missing a few words. Anyways, then for the actual piece on the inside, I have the lemon lime twist, and then just for the heart, I'm going to use, is it the light? Yeah, light, pretty, and pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and color that in. And I like to do just dab, 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 so I can be sure that I'm not coloring over the lines. So that is that. I actually prefer to sit down, but my chair is very old that I have, so it's just going to be very squeaky. So it'll be fine. So let's see. I like to start with my darker one, my Granny Apple Green. Is that my darker one? Yes. So this part I'm going to just do in the dark Granny Apple Green. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a little bit, not a whole lot, of just, doesn't even have to be crazy accurate there, because we're going to use the light one now and blend it in. So for that, I like to go over the darker one first, so they can kind of blend together. So if you've never colored with Stampin Blends or alcohol markers from, other companies, then this is actually a really nice set to get started, because you could get away with either, 2 or 3 colors, depending on if you want to use different colors on your piece, and then the shell, the sea pot, I don't know, the pea pot. So anyways, so now I'm just going to color it down here, and so I'm just blending the colors. But yeah, so I like to use on all the cards that I created so far with this set, I like this color combination, using Granny Apple Green as the darker color, and then Lemon Lime Twist for the actual piece on the inside. So let me show you how I colored those. So I'm actually starting with the light one this time, and I'm just going to go over what I want the lightest color, which is usually their cute little faces. So this is what I'm going to do here. Just give it a good amount of the Lemon Lime Twist light. And then I'm bringing in my darker one. And go around. Again, just want to make sure that I'm up there on the edge. So, and if you're fine with coloring basically the piece all the same way, then you can get away with 1 set of green blends or 2. And now I'm using my lighter one. And then maybe 1 accent color for, the hearts, and there's one with party hats, to have a little bit of an alternating color there. But yeah, you wouldn't need more than 2 or 3 colors for this whole set, which is really cool. And it's not too complicated to give these pieces some color. So now I'm just using the light one again to go over it one more time. And it's a very subtle gradient that I have here on my piece. I'm just trying to blend that a little bit better. And it's going to look a little bit different when it dries. So, but as you can see, I really like the 2 different shades of green, the Granny Apple Green and then the Lemon Lime Twist. And then again, just a little bit of extra color there to match our paper with a pink heart. I thought that was really cute. All right, so now I can go ahead and, let's see, it might just work out with my Stampin' Seal. All right, and then I'm just going to put that right in the middle there of my card. So let's see, like this. Oh, it needs to be a little bit further to the left, so let's wiggle that in that direction. Okay, I think that is about right. Okay, now our little strap, that's what we have left. Again, I'm just using the memento for our cute sentiment, you make me happy. And I'm just going to stamp that right there in the middle. Well, I say just, it really is a little bit different if you're just stamping for yourself or if you try and make a video tutorial. Okay, but the nice thing is it's photopolymer, so we can see through there. All right, so there we go. Let me get that out of the way. And so on my original card here, I trimmed them at an angle a little bit. I think I cut my strip a little bit longer there, so I'm just going to leave it as a straight strip there, and we're just going to put some mini dimensionals on there. So let's see here, 1, 2, and 3. Oh yeah, I really got into that memento ink pad, it seems. Oh, come on, let go. Oh, that sentiment got a little bit too happy. All right, and then I'm just going to place that over here on the bottom of my circle. That's why I wanted to make sure I stamp the piece a little bit further up on my circle. All right, I think that looks good. All right, and there you go. So if you prep all your pieces, it's really not that tricky to make, and I think it's a really nice color combination. I really love it. And yeah, if you have any questions about any of the steps that I just showed you, then of course leave me a comment in the comment section below the video. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I see you next time. Bye.